Welcome back. Welcome to Red Bar. Did this next thing that I'm going to show everybody happen yesterday? Is that when this happened?
I think so.
Oh, I was getting all sorts of messages. This was great. It's our Red Bar in the Wild, but this one's kind of interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, Red Bar in the Wild, we've actually featured this person before, but this one's big. Red Bar in the Wild featured on the Howie Mandel podcast. He did a whole show about us, basically. Howie Mandel, he kind of did a Red Bar in the Wild himself. He did a show discussing all of his haters. Is that right?
I think so. Kind of a Howie in the Wild.
We were featured in it along with our good friends, Too Lazy to Try. Featured in this. But we've got a problem. We got a new enemy over at the Howie Mandel studio. What's his name? Lou. So we'll introduce you to this new enemy. I love this one. I want to show people the thumbnail. Let me see if I could get that real quick. I'm going to go to Howie Mandel Does Stuff, his podcast. Wait till you see this thumbnail. We made the thumbnail, by the way. Look at this. Howie Mandel, your parents know him. They've heard of him. You know, my biggest thing with this Howie Mandel, the reason I think all these comedians are really into this Howie Mandel and being featured, because he doesn't get a lot of views, but all these comedians and people are going on his show. I think they like this idea that their parents, they could tell their parents, oh my God, I got this, I got that. I was talking to Lex Fridman. The parents don't know who Lex Fridman is. The parents don't care about Joe Rogan, Joey Diaz, but they know Howie Mandel. So I think especially these Jewish comedians, well, people like Tony Hinchcliffe, Rick Glassman, I think they get excited because they could call their mom and go, you'll never guess what I'm doing tomorrow. Howie Mandel. Yeah. And their parents, oh my God. And it really makes, so hopefully, Mom, look at this. Howie Mandel knows me. So very exciting. There's Howie and his beautiful daughter, Ritilda. What is her name?
Jackelyn.
Jackelyn. And you know what? Today, I think the tides are going to turn for this Howie. I think he won me over today. But check out this thumbnail. Let me show you this. Can we get in there without... Look at this thumbnail. Wait till you see this. This is about as famous as I've ever been. Howie Mandel
that's famous.
Does Stuff. Look at this. You've got Jamie Lynn Sigler from The Sopranos.
From Entourage.
You've got Sam Talent, Shane Gillis, Matt McCusker, Tony Hinchcliffe, the other kid from The Sopranos, Howie Mandel, and me, Mike Redbar. Sitting there.
Looking blue.
Looking blue. Not the best shot. So very cool. I couldn't believe that I was featured on Howie Mandel's podcast. Kind of a frightening. I get treated pretty poorly on this. So I'm going to need the help of the fans because there's this guy on his show, Lou. You'll see Lou. And he said some stuff that I just can't forgive. And we're going to see if Lou, enjoys this new lifestyle that he's created for himself. Where should we start here? Should I go to just 2230 here?
I think so.
Okay. Is that just 2230? Yeah, look at that. Here's Howie. Okay, that's his. I thought I was zoomed in. That's his shot, right? Okay. Here it goes. Red Bar featured. And again, this is why people think that we're blowing up. We're not actually blowing up numbers or money-wise. That all just keeps going lower and lower and lower. But people keep talking about us. It seems like we're bigger than we are. Very cool. Here we go.
And amazingly, Bad Gamer is also paying to say that he follows you on Twitter and he's not disappointed. You have so much support.
Yeah, you know what? If I can paraphrase the negative comments, because I kind of lumped them all into one. Yeah. And if I can paraphrase...
Okay, so this is this guy, Lou, by the way. This is Lou. And I don't know what nationality he is. I got to figure that out first. Does anybody know any background on Lou? So Howie Mandel's got this, what do they call this? You know how Howard Stern has a bunch of freaks, retards, idiots on his show, and a lot of people do this. This is Howie Mandel's version of the loudmouth, stupid idiot sidekick, the foil. I don't know what nationality he is because he holds himself like a New York type of, almost Italian type of guy. but he's got the face and the skin color of one of my least favorite ethnicities, Native American, okay? Or whatever Gabe is, you know, Uncle Gabe or White Claw Gabe or the other Gabe. Gabe from the Wet Movie 1 universe.
So
You've
like
got
Filipino.
Filipino, Native American, but it's very weird. I've never seen an old New York Italian Filipino. So I need to know this man's ethnicity before I deliver his punishment.
Dinos.
What are they saying?
Dinos.
What's
is
that?
his last name.
Oh, okay. Is he Greek?
He could be Greek.
He could be Greek, but again, he holds himself like one of these gag pack. What do you call them?
Whack pack.
Whack pack. Okay, and this is this guy Lou. He's on how he's going to bring me up, and Lou's got a big problem with me.
You
So I think-
started it, Lou.
Lou did start this, and you know, it looks like we're going to have to do something about this Lou because he can't be talking about REDBAR like this, right, guys? All right.
On Twitter, and he's not disappointed. You have so much support.
Yeah, you know what? If I can paraphrase the negative comments, because I kind of lump them all into one, and if I can paraphrase it in one sentence,
okay,
what
I
they're
see
trying
what's
to
going
say to me, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what
So,
they're trying to say.
yeah, perfect. So, I don't even know what they're talking about here yet, but he is on the Howie show. He probably gets a lot of negative comments. You guys got to get rid of Lou this, Lou that. And men his age, who the hell are you? Living in your parents' basement telling me. He's one of those. He's a Joey Diaz. He's a Coco. He's going to get upset and he's going to get enraged. You saw how he just talked about commenters. Listen to this.
Phrase it in one sentence, what they're trying to say to me, shut the fuck up. That's what they're trying to say.
Is that a paraphrase?
Oh, that's what they're saying to you. Okay, I thought that's what you were saying to them. But that's the attitude
Same
he
idea.
holds. Same idea. If they're telling you to shut the fuck up, and you're calling the commenters instead of human beings.
Yes.
Is that a paraphrase?
Yes.
I get a lot of negativity too.
Well, that's-
I don't mind negativity. I watch when I hear about negativity. I watch it like just people that there's a guy named REDBAR who had.
Sorry. There's a guy named REDBAR. Yes, that's my name now. REDBAR Thompson. Listen to this. There's this guy named REDBAR. This is a common phrase you hear on a lot of podcasts these days. There's this guy, REDBAR. That's on almost every podcast that's out right now this year.
It's too
about
much.
negativity. I watch it like just people that there's a guy named REDBAR who has a. I actually like the guy. And, but
his podcast.
He
He
I like
hates
it.
us. He hates me too.
But he hates everything about me. I think he hates everything about me,
No,
but
I
it
think
makes
just
me
gets
laugh.
Clicks. I think it just gets.
Yeah,
It just
they're
gets.
using you, Howie.
Using me?
He hates me
Oh,
too.
okay. Oh, okay. For the 9.9K views you got here?
I think this is
How many
between
views
you
is
and
this on?
Howie.
Using Howie Mandel. Can you ever think of something? 11K views. Pile of shit, Scott. I only got 11K new fans out of this. What kind of
Couldn't you have
use is
said
that?
this on America's Got Talent or something?
Now, I'll say this. I'm starting to hate Howie a lot less.
I know. That's why this sucks.
Well, I like
miss
how
it
he's-
when Red
I'll
Bar
tell
in the
you.
Wild was everyone being mad at us. I don't
Well,
like all
there's
these
plenty of that. There's
compliments.
plenty. So, here's the thing about Howie. He's that age. He's a little older, actually, than Rogan and all these people. Go do Howie Mandel age real quick for me. And tell me how old he is, Jules. Howie Mandel age. Because you won't believe how old this guy is. He's in
68?
68. So see, he's older than Rogan. The Rogan age, whatever Joey Diaz age, is like the maddest guy about the commenters. Howie's almost a little older, where he's actually using those years to mature. And he does seem, I'm buying it here, that he doesn't seem bothered by it. And remember, he reached out to me after we did a little segment on how he reached out to me on Instagram. He made a little joke with me. He followed me. Let's hear what they say.
I think it just gets.
Yeah,
it just gets.
they're using you, Howie.
Using me?
He hates me too.
Well, then I'll
Weird.
use him. Can I play a clip of REDBAR talking about just who I am and what I've done?
Is he going to claim? Is he going to claim this podcast if we play his clip?
Never.
Would he?
I think he would.
Not if
think
I-
he-
not if
see,
I-
they get these people
they
got
get
me
us-
all wrong. wrong. So many people have me, all right? That's why you have to give it a year. You shouldn't even think about REDBAR, to talk about it, none of that, until it's been a year, because you're going to say the wrong things. Copyright claim. Could you imagine? We should do that. Cameron, can you get that filed? Let's take down this app.
Now, if Lou posted a clip of us.
Yes, because Lou, those rules don't apply to Lou. Lou, I'm going below the belt with Lou for everything. You'll see why.
If we play his clip,
would he?
I think he would.
Not if I do it at like a split screen.
But he's talking about you, though.
Never.
I'm commenting. REDBAR. I watch him.
He plays our whole podcast, though, and comments on it.
And I don't...
Defamation! That's what Denny calls me. That's like the things Denny calls me a liar about. If I say something like, he played our whole podcast when I really only played 25 minutes of it. Well, that's defamation, though.
REDBAR. I watch him.
He plays our whole podcast, though, and comments on it.
And I don't... he can do it.
it.
He don't care. I don't care. This doesn't bother me, but it's kind of funny. Listen to him.
Then look at this. Look what they do. You guys could see it here. They pull up a clip. It's got to be 12 years old. This is the studio. This is 3 studios ago. Look how old this is. Look at this backdrop. I have pure black hair. I must have been 27 years old in this clip that they pull up. See, this is why clippers, you got to stop posting the stuff from our archives, this old stuff, because people, they don't know. They just think, oh, he must have 2 sets. Maybe he lives in 2 different places and he does this one for so. No, we can't have people thinking anything that comes out of my mouth from this era, anything that it looks like. I mean, this is very embarrassing. No more old clips. Scars Club only.
And God knows what you were saying back then.
So this is what he pulls up, and it's like, this isn't how I want to be presented to 11K people. Oh! Okay, let's see what this clip is.
He don't care. I don't care. This doesn't bother me, but it's kind of funny. Listen to him. Listen to this.
We all know Howie. This is how we do it. You know that guy, Howie Mandel. She was a little kid. Called This Is How We Do It.
See what I did there?
Playing off the song This Is How
That was a
We
while
Do It.
ago you had that.
And
yeah, but he's talking about this
between
now.
breaks. No, I'm not. This is from 12 years ago. Maybe not 12. Long time ago. This is why clippers can't be posting these old clips. People think this is my real life now. They think this is all the money I have. You see how embarrassing this could be? So now you can think about it in the ways I've been tormented thinking about it, like Taylor Swift being up all night thinking about this stuff. So, yeah, they're arguing against something that I said, 30, 40 years ago. Is how
that was a
we
while
do it.
ago you had that.
And yeah, but he's talking about this
between
now.
breaks and the bumpers and stuff, it goes, this is how we do it.
See? He's explaining to the people.
But it was a Howie Mandel show.
See?
Isn't that cringe as fuck?
Cringe as fuck.
How we do it.
Wait, is this new?
See, and then they're making fun of the way I talk, but that's how the way people talked back then. See?
This is defamation.
This is defamation. So there needs to be a law where every video has the date scrolling through. Yes, of course.
That he picked that out and was like, and cringe.
Look at this. Okay, so he did. It is weird that he would pick this out. This how we do it thing. That wasn't even, that's not. And you guys clipped this, entitled the video REDBAR, and saved it to your desktop?
I like that.
See? He's explaining to the people.
But it was a Howie Mandel show.
See?
Isn't that cringe as fuck?
Cringe as fuck.
How we do it.
Wait, is this new?
Here.
This one isn't new. I watched the one with Tony.
Wait, it's okay. I'm going to show them.
You have a plan. Shut up, Jackie. I have a plan. I have an order of things that I need to get to. Stop it. You're messing with it.
No, it's okay. You could say.
No, go ahead. You do
say what you were
thing.
saying. He talked about me on Tony, right?
Yeah. No, with Tony on ours. That's
Tony Hinch clip.
He talked about when Tony was on ours.
I don't think we have that.
Look at Lou.
Loaded.
Look at Lou.
I don't know, but
He don't like me.
hated us.
But I don't mind being hated. He's
doing. It's okay to be hated, but he's doing it with such a superior attitude. As
Whoa! Careful! Where's my weapons? Where's the physical weapons?
You've only heard us talk for what?
So
8
this doesn't.
seconds?
Lou doesn't like this because he's hearing me, and this is like the commenters he's been hearing. So he's probably tormented by these commenters that he thinks, "Who the hell are you? What have you done with your life?" And then he sees me, and I'm like, those commenters come to life for him right now.
It's okay to be hated, but he's doing it with such a superior attitude, as if he's accomplished anything in his life.
He's got a really good podcast.
He has a podcast.
Oh!
He's got a good podcast criticizing other podcasts.
They stuck up for me. He goes, he's talking like he's ever accomplished anything in his life. And they go, he's got a really good podcast.
But he's doing it with such a superior attitude, as if he's accomplished anything in his life.
He's got a really good podcast.
He has a podcast.
That's the first time anybody's ever said something like that. Thank you, Howie. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Even when people stick up for us, they're like, well, stuff like that makes money. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's the closest anyone has ever come to respecting
Isn't
us.
it crazy? I don't know why people are doing this respect part. I don't know how they don't know anything about us to respect.
Attitude, as if he's accomplished anything in his life.
He's got a really good podcast.
He has a podcast.
He's got a good podcast criticizing other podcasts.
What's his name?
Red Band. I don't know what its real name is. Redbar. I don't know what it is.
I comment on his podcast.
So do I. I give him a thumbs up. I give him a heart.
Okay.
And the heart.
They're talking about the clip channels. You see, boomers think a clip channel, and they'll see 1,000 of them. They think those are all me. They comment. They're interacting with the clip channels. That's going into a void. Nobody knows that that's happening, and those aren't my channels, and I don't even want those channels up there.
No, what is?
I comment on his podcast.
So do I. I give him a thumbs up. I give him a heart, and the harder he goes on me, the more. Here's the way I feel.
I don't understand that.
What do you mean?
I don't understand that. I mean, he's clearly going out of his way to belittle you, and
it doesn't belittle me. Here's.
And I know it's not doing that to you, but that's his whole reason.
No, it isn't. Here's my feeling. Here's my feeling. My whole overall feeling. And I've talked about this before, and you were with me when this momentous moment struck me. Do you remember when we played at? It was a huge moment in my career, and maybe yours. We played at Radio City Music Hall.
Of course.
Okay.
How am I going to forget that?
Radio City
Did they
Music
go
Hall,
on
which
for
I
a little
talked
bit?
about.
Howie talks about
tells a little
how
story.
He says even if you have one dinner table's worth of people listening to you, then that's worth something.
Sure.
And that everybody's podcasts are valid.
Okay, yeah.
Cute
So
stuff.
Okay, what's our next code?
Then
here?
you can go to 3830.
Okay, here we go.
Why? What
Although-
constitutes? It's art, though.
Lizzo, on the other hand,
Oh my God.
she's huge.
They said Red Bar's art.
Okay. So anyway.
Oh, is that what happened?
Here, maybe go back like 10 more seconds to see, because he goes on a big long.
Like the music nowadays is not real music.
It's
I
not.
remember. Okay. Why? What
Although-
constitutes? It's art, though.
Lizzo, on the other hand,
Oh my God.
Okay.
I mean,
Red Bar's art. That's what he's saying. We missed it though.
they're just, they go on a long
okay. I got it.
tangent that
Okay.
ties
Well, when's
back
the
to
next
Red
time
Bar.
they
Yeah,
talk?
3830.
We're here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
she's huge.
Okay. So anyway, you have an important call?
No. I did send.
Okay, go ahead.
I did send the guys the YouTube
healthy way
video
of
I
looking
was
at it,
talking about where Redbar.
Redbar.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Redbar World. I think that's his YouTube channel.
And
Where-
that's the clip channel that uploads in the bad quality that I was just. So not only do they think Redbar World is my channel, but of course it's the channel with the most pixelated quality. Thank you very much, Redbar World. Can somebody reach out to Redbar World and help him with the video and audio? And if you could do that, I'll pay for your time to help him. Like I'll pay you $100 an hour to help him.
Because this is what Howie's watching
Exactly.
now.
Thank you.
he was talking about our interview with Tony Hinchcliffe, and he just went off. He watched the whole interview live and would stop it and just shit on. Also, Tony. He's not a Tony fan, is he? He's not a Tony fan either.
He doesn't like a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that's.
But isn't that his
shtick.
stick?
Yeah, where he
I
doesn't
went
like
and
anyone.
Kill Tony, which I love.
When did you do Kill Tony? I love Kill Tony.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I love doing it, and I love Tony Hinchcliffe, and I love, he just didn't like the, you have that? Do you want to play a little piece of what he said about?
Is this the one that I just sent you, or is this the one that he did?
It's the one you sent.
Okay.
Just show me a little bit of it.
When did you do Kill Tony?
A couple months ago.
Oh. You do good, Tony. Nice outfit.
But this is that same guy I just showed you.
In the elevator.
Yeah.
We are in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
REDBAR WRLD. I could already see the pixelation from here. So now they're showing REDBAR WRLD. Look how pixelated I am. Can you see that?
Oh, it hurts.
It's a disgrace. How many views? 54K views saw me pixelated.
Oh my God.
They think that that's just how it is. I mean, why wouldn't you? Everybody else is. So, okay, they're watching this now. Let's see what happens.
Today's guest. Well, are you playing the theme song now?
Cold open.
He makes fun
You
of
like
me.
that?
Very cold. Yeah, this is Howie Mandel Does Stuff. I'm Howie Mandel.
I'm Jackelyn Shultz.
And we are in...
Are you feeling for Tony?
I mean, that hurts, huh, Tony? We're watching the clip here. How will he excuse himself from this one? Let's see the
Talks like a
the
weird.
length.
Listen, I like the way he talks. I like his voice. I like his look.
It's affected. It's not real.
Listen to what Lou's saying about me.
To niche.
Because nobody talks like that.
Nobody talks like that.
That punk ass daughter corrects you like that with that smirk on her face.
You have a smirk.
Yeah.
Comedy?
Why is it niche as opposed to niche?
I did say that wrong. I took a chance
It's
there.
the hard CH.
Yeah.
I hate when you do
So
that.
they've got no time. They're just watching this clip that somebody posted on YouTube of me covering that, but they got no time codes. They're just watching from the beginning here, so they don't really know what they're watching yet.
I hate when you call people
You know what?
out
He
on
took the
shit.
E off.
but you loved it just as you got off on it. You were fucking squirting downstairs with it.
Okay, and I don't want to see this.
Look at
I
Lou.
don't want to see this.
Thank you.
But he just rips every moment apart.
Yeah,
What?
He hates me.
He's not worthy of having an opinion of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's not worthy of having an opinion. We got to do a little project on Lou, huh?
What is it about that type of guy that the second they lay eyes on you, they just go insane?
Oh, they can't stand it. How old is Lou? Can we get an age on Lou?
Let's see.
What?
He's not worthy of having an opinion of it.
Yes,
Why?
he
Yes, he
is.
is. Everyone can have an opinion.
Yes, he is. I love you.
commented too. I think I said something nice.
Keep fucking with me.
REDBAR, fuck you.
No. Fuck with me. I'm telling you, it
They
doesn't
didn't like
bother
my
me.
hair. They said that I look like someone else because my hair sucks.
You know what? First of all,
Your voice sounds like a
here's the way I.
clothespin is on your balls. How about that, REDBAR?
Wow, you got him. You got him. You got him. Lou got him. Lou got him bad.
Don't fuck with this show, man.
Because you know that if you put a clothespin on your balls, you know how that changes your voice every time.
I have to tell you, I do like it though.
Why are you so
and he is good at
anti-Lou?
what he does because
No, he's-
I sat through our whole podcast and our whole interview and I was still entertained all the way through his take on our interview.
Thank you.
I sat
There's
through the
other
whole thing.
people that... Hang on a second here.
Oh, gosh.
Lou's getting a phone call here.
Some creditors.
Let's go to the tote board.
Hello?
Okay. Was there more on this part, or did we skip forward? Lou's getting a phone call here.
Yeah, I think you can go to now. So Howie does a whole episode about all these problems he's had with
Yeah.
podcasters. It's pretty good. But next you can go to 013200.
Okay. See what happens.
I did.
This is what happens.
This is what happened. Do you know who Adam Friedland is?
No.
It's the Freeland show.
Sister show.
With Nick Mullen, right? Isn't that what that show is?
By the way, Eric Foreman says that REDBAR is watching right now.
Hey,
Hey,
I love
REDBAR.
you, Redbar, and you can keep shitting on me all you want. Anyway, the point is that this is another show that I watch. I watch.
Okay, so he's bringing up Adam Friedland. Okay.
That's pretty much it.
He apologized to everyone in Austin. Howie is famous. The rest of us are nothing. Okay. Well, that was us on Howie Mandel.
That was us
it.
on Howie.
Very good. Very exciting.
And that's the problem. It's hard not to feel a soft feeling about Howie after something like that.
Well, Howie handles.
He didn't flip.
Howie did good, but we're still keeping a very close eye. Although I said, all the things that I've always wanted to say about Howie, and I'm glad he heard them. Maybe he's changing. Maybe he's going to use that to change and not be so crooked. Not be such a
He is. That's why he's such a genius. Is he wants all of the fans from all these podcasters. He knows
He
what
does.
he's doing.
Yes,
he did it to
he's
Ethan.
very calculated. That's one of the things that makes me the most sick
Howie,
about
you
him.
should tell Ethan about our segment on their new set and chime in and tell us
Yes,
what
because
you
he's good
think
friends
about
with Ethan
it.
Klein. Thank you very much. Yes, please tell Ethan. Do all this stuff.
Yes, I can see very clearly. He brings you the world, the stars and the sun. Yes, I can see that. Thank you. Makes your day. Yes, I can see. What you'd like to takes you along.